So I believe that at this point, we have finally ironed out all of our issues related to this test, right? Compared to the other test, this test was extremely complicated and it brought us a ton of issues that we did not have to deal with before. But that's okay because it just shows you guys how to work through all of the issues. Trying to pull up everything side by side here. And my Windows 10 is refusing to work like it should, which is very annoying. But anyway, so you guys can see that this test passed. We can run it again, just 2 times to make sure that it passes again, because I'm always prefer to be safer than sorry before I send this test out to be monitoring our regression suite and falsely confuse my team about its failures. I would rather make sure that this test is very solid so that I don't confuse anybody, so that when developers are running these tests, so that when I'm running these tests, I get the appropriate result every single time. And I can't stress that enough to you guys. I've seen so many flaky tests from so many automation engineers, and it needs to stop. It just needs to end. Take a little bit of extra time, an extra 30 minutes, an extra hour to make sure that your test is stable. It's much better than putting out an unstable, drunk test out there that can't stand on its own and can't drive itself and keeps failing at inappropriate moments. But again, you guys see that the test has passed. We have seen it fail multiple times already, which is great, and we know that it will fail when it should. And so finally, that wraps up our test suite completion. We have created 4 tests, which are, we have login with invalid password should not work, right? Check out the beauty and the simplicity of this test. We have log with invalid username should not work. Should not work too, I'm sorry. Didn't see that there's 2 of them. Look at the simplicity of this one. We have valid user can successfully access edit profile page. Okay. And we have valid user can successfully log in for. So overall, we have 2 positive tests and 2 negative tests for our test suite. The only thing left is probably to do some minor refactoring. And there was actually in my membership page, I believe, where I wanted to refactor one thing.